Hey everybody, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my second Flosstube video. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. I've gotten so much love and support and great comments from my last Flosstube video, so I'm super excited to be making another one. It is Friday, December 23rd today, and it's the morning, and we're gearing up for our big winter storm that's coming and hitting the Northeast. It's not too bad right now, but it is very, very windy, and the snow will probably be here soon. So we're about pretty much just in for the weekend, gonna get lots of stitching done hopefully, and just spend time with family. But like I said, I've gotten so much support on my last Flosstube, and I want to thank you guys so much. I did not expect it to go like how it's gone, to reach so many people so soon, so thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you, Megan, for your shout outs. I really appreciated that, and I'm super pumped to be making more videos for you guys. So this is just me a normal Flosstube video, and then my next video will be the stash video that I told you guys about. It's been a little hectic. I've been traveling and visiting with family, so I haven't been able to film that yet, but if not today, then this weekend at some point I will film that and get it out for you guys in the next couple of days, hopefully. Like I said, I've been traveling, so I did give my boyfriend his crest gift. If you guys saw that in my last Flosstube video, I made a big fraternity crest for him, and he wanted me to tell you guys he absolutely loved it. I know a lot of people were asking about it in the comments. I didn't lose it in the airport, thank God. I was carrying it with me like a carry-on, and I was so scared that I was going to set it down and lose it, but thankfully it went okay and he loved it. I did get some stitching done while I was traveling, so that was nice, but yeah, I've basically just been itching to come back home and film another video for you guys because I see all the comments coming in. So without further ado, I'm going to get into my whips for this week. My first one is Summer Symphony. I didn't get a ton done on this because I didn't want to bring it traveling. I was like, I don't want to deal with all the color changes and like bringing that much floss, but I did do a little last night and this morning. So this is where we're at. We're almost done with the first page. It's not like a true like 25%. The first page is much bigger than like the third and fourth pages, but that's where we're at. And I have my little Explore needle minder on there. And this I'm doing on just white 14 count Aida with 2 strands of DMC, and it was a kit, so just everything that came in the kit. My next whip is my Calico house, and this I did bring traveling since it's pretty simple, and I'm currently working on filling in the roof, so I was like, that's super easy, like it's literally one color. So here is that, and it has been about 10 days since I filmed my last video, not just a week, since I filmed it a little bit before I posted it. So I think the last time you guys saw this, it didn't even have like the outline of the roof, so I did that, and then also the chimney. So that's Calico house, and this is on 22 count Hardanger. I'm not sure the color, but it's kind of like an off-white. And I did get some questions about this. This leaflet was just passed down to me, so I'm not exactly sure where you can get it, but I'm sure you could, probably find it online somewhere. eBay or Amazon or something. And then my final whip is my Friends piece, and I actually got a lot more work done on this than I thought. I haven't really been loving this, or at least before I filmed my last Flosstube, I wasn't really loving this, but I wanted to get it done, and I actually brought it with me on my trip because I was like, it's easy, big solid blocks of color. I had 2 like 4 or 5 hour driving days, so I was like, this will be nice to do in the car. And I did a lot of it in the car. So I finished Rachel and almost Monica. I forgot my like skin color for Monica. That was the one color I didn't bring with me by accident. And of course, like that's what I needed the most. So I was able to finish her shirt and then Rachel's hair and skin. And then when I got home, I started down here. I honestly haven't looked at the full piece, so I can't tell who this is. I think it's gonna be Joey, but I don't remember. But yeah, so I have this set up, and I'm not going to start filling in Monica, or I'm just going to say this is Joey, but I honestly don't know, or Joey yet, because next week I'm driving to New Hampshire to visit with family some more for New Year's, and so since I like stitching this in the car, I'm gonna save it for that because it's easy to just fill in those big spots and not have to worry about reading the pattern and keeping track of a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna save that, but I am gonna try and work on like the rest of the black outline down here so that I can just, you know, keep working on it in the car because I'll have, you know, 8 hours there, 8 hours back. So that'll be a good time to work on this. And then those are my 3 whips that I have. But my other exciting news, and if you watched my first Flosstube, you'll know, I went to Keepsakes this past week. So I was driving from Lexington, Kentucky to Canton, Ohio, and so I made sure to stop in Cincinnati and stop into Keepsakes, and I was very overwhelmed when I went inside. It was insane. I've seen pictures and I've watched the videos, but I was like, oh my gosh, like I had never been in a needlework shop before, cross stitch shop, so it was a lot, but they were so sweet, gave me a little tour. I went through every room, I looked at everything. I was like, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do? I wanted to pick out a new pattern, but after looking at them all, like, they were all beautiful and I loved a lot of them, but there was nothing that I was like, this is it, this is what I want to get, because I had some other patterns that I had recently ordered that I'm like also excited about, and I am going through this kind of, I don't know, like fight in my mind kind of stitching just for fun and just stitching because I enjoy it versus stitching for like a purpose, and like stitching things that I want to use in some way or hang up or decorate. Not that like I necessarily have a purpose for these, but these I'm kind of stitching to finish because I've already started them. But it's, I don't know, like justifying buying new patterns. I'm like, well, how am I going to use it? What is it going to be for? So I didn't buy anything new at Keepsakes. I was like, I'm going to wait, like work on a couple of things. I also, since we're going to be doing that stash video, I'll probably have some more stuff that I already own that I can be working on, and then I'll wait because I was already kitting up a pattern when I went in there. So I was kitting up a pattern and thinking about buying a new pattern. I didn't end up doing that, but I'm going to show you what I did get. So first I got a bunch of floss. So I got a ton of DMC, and I'm sure I have almost every single one of these colors in my stash, but since I was there and I didn't think in advance to check my stash, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it, you know, support small business. Merry Christmas to me. And then I also got some specialty, or just like hand dyed. So I got one General Arts in slate, yeah, in the color slate, so it's just like a light gray. I don't know if this is gonna focus, but it's just like a light blue gray. And then I got a bunch of Weeks Dye Works, and again, this is my first time buying any hand-dyed floss, anything that's not DMC. So I got these beautiful colors here. They are, I'll tell them what you are. Tell you what they are. Aztec Red, Fathom, which is a dark blue, Blue Jeans, Merlot, Seafoam, which is kind of like a blue-green, and Blue Heron, which is another like light blue. So those were my Weeks Dye Works, and then I got fabric as well, and this is all for one project that I wanted to kit up. The pattern calls for 28 count linen, so that's what I was gonna get, except like I've said in my last Flosstube, I'm super excited to try linen, start working with linen, but the piece that I'm gonna be making is pretty much, it's full coverage. So upon, you know, further decision making, I guess, after talking to Barbara, we were like, there's no point in spending the money on linen because you're not gonna see it. So I ended up just getting Aida, 14 count Aida, and it is the color Worry, I think. I think it's called Worry, but I don't really know. There's the tag, and it's kind of like a light tan, a warm tan. Since this was Barbara's recommendation, since my piece is full coverage and you're not necessarily going to be seeing it, but you might see it like behind some of the colors depending on their coverage. She suggested going with something a little softer than bright white, and I was like, that's a good idea. So that's what I did. And the last thing I got at Keepsakes is a new needle minder. So I got this little dog. He's so cute. And honestly, I like this a lot more than the needle minder I have. The magnet's just stronger. I like it so much better. So I've been using this this week since visiting Keepsakes. And then my other haul that I got, my new stash items. I got 2 new patterns. I got Autumn and Stars Hollow from the Black Needle Society, and this is what all of that fun stuff from Keepsakes is for. I'm so excited about this. Both of these patterns are from the Black Needle Society, and I wasn't expecting them to come in until like January after New Year's, and I came home on Wednesday from my little road trip and they were here, and I was so happy. I was ecstatic. As like early Christmas for me. I was just so excited. I cannot wait to get started on these, but I'm gonna wait until Christmas because I want to use my new like floss drop bobbins that I'm getting for all the threads, and I don't want to make a mess of anything before it's all ready to go. So Autumn and Stars Hollow, and then I also got the matching needle minder to go with it, little Town Troubadour. I had saw this on Megan, Georgia Girl Stitching. She's doing spring and autumn right now. Well, she's working on spring and then gonna do autumn as well. And I didn't think I was gonna be able to get it because when I had looked at the Black Needle Society website, it was before they had posted their like stuff for sale. And so they were saying that the whole pattern wasn't gonna be available till like 2025. And I was like, no, oh my God. I was so sad. But it's my first like experience at Black Needle Society, so I wasn't exactly sure how it worked and you know how that all went. But then they posted their shop update and I saw it on there, so I was like, we're buying it right now. The other piece that I got from them is Frogwarts Year 1. So this is going to be a Harry Potter series if you're not familiar with it. So this is all, and it's going to be a big, like all the series will be stacked on top of each other. And so this is all about year 1, and then they'll have all the way through year 7. I don't think they've released any other years right now, but when I saw this online, I was like, might as well get it. I love Harry Potter. I actually got back into reading this year, and Harry Potter was like how I got back into it. I reread the whole series. When I was younger, I only read the first 3 books, and then I just watched all the movies. So I read my way through the whole series the beginning half of the year, and that really like sparked my love for reading again. So now I've been reading pretty much non-stop since then. So yeah, very excited to start this. I don't have anything kitted up for this, no fabric or anything. I'm like, I've spent enough on this other stuff, so we're gonna wait till after Christmas, probably into the spring before I start this, but I was super excited to get my hands on it. And that is everything. That is all my new whips and new stash. And again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your support on my last video. It means so much to me, and it made me so excited to continue doing this. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my stash video coming soon.